Peace, love, and light. Welcome in, y'all. I got a beautiful message for us.
Now connected to Moto G Play 2021.
Beautiful message for us. This is going to be a message about the week ahead. I'm going to give us a collective message the week ahead. You know what? I might even do, I'm going to leave it a collective week ahead. So we're going to do a collective week ahead message. Welcome in, love and light. Greetings to you all.
Let's go.
Welcome in, love and light. Love and light, we are doing a week ahead spread. Let's get the messages for a week ahead. A week ahead for the collective. Thank you, Spirit, connecting to these messages. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let me just hold on, y'all. Let me light my incense now. Hold on. Here we go. How y'all been doing? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section how y'all been doing, how y'all been holding up. How's everything feeling for y'all? I know this Virgo season is kicking everybody motherfucking ass because Virgo is purposely coming in and it's changing up a lot of shit in specific areas of our lives. Okay. Glad you're doing good, love. I'm doing swell. Absolutely blessed, highly favored. Shay. Grateful. I'm just grateful, my love. I'm just grateful. You feel me? That's my frequency. Okay, so we're going to get the messages for the week ahead. This is going to be a collective message for those of us that do end up running across this video. If you enjoy the video, my messages, me, just period, make sure you get a video a big fat thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Just period. But anyways, like I was saying about the Virgo, season of Virgo and how it's affecting us, with us also dealing with Mercury being in retrograde in Libra, right? So we know Libra is an air sign. So that's automatically we know Libra gonna make some shit happen fast. All air signs do, right? At the same time, we got Virgo though meticulously going in specific areas of our lives that need transformation and that needs deep uprooting or that needs work, just period. Okay, Virgo's gonna help us go into those areas specifically, right? So maybe it might be the relationship with your mom, maybe it might be the relationship with your child, maybe it might be the relationship with your people you work for, or people that work for you, right? Vice versa, things of this nature, right? Virgo is doing the specifics right now in each area of our lives, you know what I'm saying? And then Libra, so as Virgo's cleaning it up, it's like Libra's coming in real quick to make sure like, oh, the work was done. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's done for you, Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I've been receiving how everything has been kind of happening. I was channeling this message about time travel and the continuum between the time continuum. That's pretty much what it was. And this time continuum that we was on is so crazy. Y'all, when I tell y'all, go check her out. Her name is Hourglass by Jazz. When I tell you, I don't know who the fuck, who guide us. But what I do know is our spirit is very fucking strongly connected. Because literally, like, I wrote this message out. And I was like, damn, this shit just sound way too fucking geeky and dorky. And who the fuck is going to understand this message, right? Why she just did the message today on her channel. Like, bruh, when I tell you, like, a further message she also was wanting me to share was, we got to embrace, like, our dorkiness and our quirkiness and the things that make us different from one another, because that's the goal. That's the true that's your true worth. That's your true currency. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no currency if we all doing the shit alike. What good is it, right? So it's in our individuality that we will be establishing our true power. And I just wanted to share with y'all that, be your unique, quirky, different, don't fit inside that box ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep being that, because I feel like that's really on some real shit where your gold is. It's where your power is. Just truly, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? And I know this message is specifically going to the energies that need it, because some of y'all don't even know how different you are, and how you bringing that to the forefront, that's going to make somebody else feel comfortable within themselves to also come out of the box and not want to hide who they are, or feel the need to fit in a box, of what creativity looks like. And true self-identity and expression is something that's going to be really a focal point for right now, you know what I'm saying? So if you're coming into these instances where you're really starting to establish identity for yourself, okay, this is because of Virgo and Libra. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want you to be true to who the fuck you are, just period. Hi, love. Welcome in. They just want you to be true to that, okay? This is a collective read. This is going to be a week ahead for those of you that are joining. Welcome in, y'all. So this is going to be like how it's going to affect us all on a larger level, And those were just pretty much my channel messages that I had for the week ahead, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and get into the messages, the tarot messages for a week ahead. Now what I want to do is I wanted to put everything in a pile really quickly. So what I want you guys to do is pick your pile. I'm going to make 3 different piles. In these 3 different piles at this time, while I'm making the pile, everybody just go ahead and kind of just choose your pile, or choose your number, which will be between the numbers 1, 2, or 3. And in those piles, I'll give you messages for each pile that you pick, okay? So we're going to get messages for the week ahead. I'm going to do 3 different piles. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for pile 1. Messages for pile 1. Thank you. Okay. Messages for pile 2. Thank you. Messages for pile 2. Messages for pile 2. Messages for pile 2. So everybody everybody pick your number. We're going to do the piles based on the number. We're going to do 3 different piles. This will be our messages for the week ahead. If that pile that you picked did not resonate with you, just go ahead and pick another pile, because I'm sure the messages will be in there for everyone. All right. Greetings. Love and light. May these messages help out who it needs to go to. May it serve our highest good. Thank you for pile 3. Thank you. For pile 3. Thank you, Spirit. Divine Holy Spirit. Let's see. Okay. Pile 1. I just want another card for pile 1, because this is a week ahead. I want to grab as many messages as I could get. How you doing, love bug? Welcome in, y'all. Greetings. Where y'all tuning in from? Where you watching the live from? Let's see. Messages for pile 2, please. Messages for pile 3. Messages for pile 3. Thank you. Okay, so for those of us who picked pile 1, I'm going to grab the messages for those of us who picked pile 1. Hey, Houston. Welcome in. Love and light. I'm tuning in from the cosmos, y'all. Let me know how my reception is. You know? All right. What do we got? So for those of us who picked pile 1 or group 1, number 1, our messages are about conflicts. Okay, some of us not being able to stand in the truth right now, which is, that some of us had some sort of delayed news, you know what I'm saying? You had to spend a lot of patience, dealing with certain energies that were very malicious and hypocritical is the word, right? Is the conflict. It's like you were dealing with some very hypocritical people. Okay, those of you who pick power one. And I feel like this week ahead, you'll be finding a lot of clarity when it comes to those individuals, because I feel like in being your true self and being your higher self, you're able to negate through this properly, okay? The Temperance card, Ace of fucking Swords are out, okay? Temperance speaks of balance, okay? So be balanced with these individuals or these people is what I'm hearing, okay? Also, when it comes to this Ace of Swords, this speaks of truth. Some people lack that, right? So I feel like it's in you to bring about the sort of mental clarity that people need. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just can't see the truth and seem to live in it, right? Because it's much easier for them to live in a lie, right? The facade in which they've created, and I feel like ultimately those of us that pick power one, this is the conflict, that it brings for them, but it's not a conflict that has anything to do with us. With this Four of Pentacles, the message that's coming in is not only about long-term security, but it's mostly saying like, listen, you have a job, a long-term job, you know what I'm saying, as being the divine, those that chose to remember, okay? The chosen ones choose to be the chosen ones because they remember. So it's in your job, in your nature, you know what I'm saying, to want to help people, you know what I'm saying, but you have to shed and let go. You know what I'm saying? Some of these old people and some of these old things, Stop trying to hold on to people, possessions, and things just because y'all got past and deeply seated issues and things together. That right there, my friend, is called trauma bonding, So I think for the collective, those of us who pick power one, the message is coming in that, it's so hard to say goodbye, that song? It's so hard. But it's like, it feels like a death, because it's like it feels like a death, but the card out is the Five of Pentacles, which is basically speaks of poverty and loss. So it's like we are experiencing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is hard to say goodbye to those people, but we was conflicted with them because they did not represent what was true, what is true to us anymore. You know what I'm saying? And just so period, we have to live in the truth. We have to live in the now and the what is and be present. And see, some of these people wanted so much of the past that they were willing to lie to themselves, or they didn't want to conform to what is of now and be in the present, that, they're willing to lose everything based off of trying to hold on to the past. You know what I'm saying? So for those of us who pick power one, this is about us, like, really standing our ground, like, really standing up for ourselves, like, but that's the conflict that we're going to be facing, those of us, because it's like we're going to be saying a lot of goodbyes to people, just period. But this is fated. I surrender to the storm, the tower. They have to surrender to this because this is fated energy. When you speak of the tower, you speak of fate. Things that must happen. And regardless of them happening, we as the people have the power of choice, which can change the narrative, which can change the outcome, right, in the future. But we can't stay too worried or focused on the past nor the future. We have to be present. So those of us who pick power one, this is about you being really present, like really to get real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And really stand in your truth. Some of you guys, it's very difficult to be patient and see clear and being your truth when you're around these energies, because they're just so fake and phony. They're not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, understand the process of this, this thing we call evolution. Those of us who pick power one certainly are going through a huge deal of evolution, okay, of the spirit, of the soul, of the mind, of the body, like all of it. So this evolution process is not something to be, you know what I'm saying? It's not something to be taken lightly. So yeah. Okay. Now, what you can do to kind of counter some of this energy, I feel like it's mostly in just be clear, just set clear boundaries, set clear, you know what I'm saying? Like, so people are aware of where you stand in situations. Like, this is a perfect time for you to not straddle the fence, moving forward in the week ahead. For those of us that pick power one, this is the perfect time for us to be like really transparent with ourselves. This is the time for us to be brutally honest with everyone, not just ourselves, but with everyone, so that they can know where we stand, and things of that nature. Because I feel like those of you two that pick power one, it's like you the nurturers or like the seers or something. I don't want to say the nurturers, but you're definitely like the seers is the message that's coming through. It's like you can already see certain things. You're very intuitive. Those of you that pick power one, you're very intuitive. You know what I'm saying? You just have that about you. Could be like possible Gemini moons in your charts. Doesn't have to be, but I heard Gemini moon that just popped out. But somebody, this speaks I'm getting a very intuitive vibes about those of you that picked pile one. Okay, right now you're experiencing a lot of harmony, and you've been time traveling too. Have y'all been tired lately? Because I've been just like lethargic, dead ass. Like, why am I tired? Like, I'm not even normally tired like this. Okay. This could also be part of the time traveling that we've been doing, which is making us like dead ass tired. Sis was breaking that down too. Like, yo, this shit got me dead tired. Like, damn. So make sure y'all drinking y'all water. Make sure you tend to your body, the vessel. Okay. Yeah. So those are the messages that I'm getting for those of us that pick pile one. Okay. And let's slide into the messages for those that picked pile two. Okay. So it's time to take action. For those of you that pick pile two, it's time to take action. The reason why you have to take action is because right now you're in a place of endings, but at the same time, there's friendships and pain and other things, that have to be kind of cleared up. So there's a need for healing for those of you that caught this message for pile two. You will definitely be healing parts of you. You will definitely be reflecting on loss, paid, and friendship. You'll also be moving on though from these things, because endings as well as moving on is here, okay, with the Ten of Swords as well as the Eight of Cups, okay, indicating this moving on. Some of us feel anxiety because you're just too far in the fucking future on some real shit. Anxiety is experienced for the individual due to being too far in the present. So I want you to be present. Please be present, okay? It's time for you to actually take action in the present with these certain friendships, okay? There's losses here. There's sadness, grief, okay, and despair. I feel like some people feel like, for those of us that pick pile two, like certain people could have moved on. Like maybe you cut off certain friends, or maybe you cut off certain individuals that you had ties with for years, that you always celebrated with them, you always socialized and just had really happy times with them. However, now you're starting to establish this sort of where you just want to be to yourself, or you just want to nurture self, and you're giving a lot back to yourself, and I feel like the true friendship that's being cultivated for those that pick pile two is the spiritual connection that we have between the body and the soul. So for those of you that pick pile two, you're actually going to be establishing a relationship with your spirit self at this time, and that looks like pain and loss, because now, where before you used to go to other energies to kind of hang out with them, now you just want to hang out with your spirit. Now you just want to hang out with the team. Now you just want to be with the guardians, and it hit kind of different to those other energies, because that's not where they are right now. They're in a space where they're very much in the past, not able to be present with who they've evolved into, So it's painful, because you do experience the loss when, when we have to say goodbyes, or, there has to be this sort of moving on, right? Damn, y'all getting the same song. It's so hard. Y'all getting the same song. I mean, but I feel like, mainly the message, though, here for those that's a little different for pile 2 is that right now you'll be in action. You know what I'm saying, Mo? And this definitely for those of us that pick pile 2, I feel like that's why we're so tired, because I feel like we're working on different timelines and lifetimes to like adjust things and work through friendships and the sort of overindulging and gossiping and the lack of a social life like that's being built up on a different level, a spiritual level, So now we have reunion celebrations and parties with our cosmic family, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that kind of hit different. You might come home a little tired, you might wake up like, hey, I took a nap in the afternoon. I don't know what happened because you was out celebrating in the cosmos with your guardians, things like that. Like, you're experiencing a lot of communication right now with your ethereal realm and the guardians and just all that look after you. Just period. You're having a very much a stronger connection with spirit right now. And this is kind of dope as shit because it's like you get to release everything from the world and realize that you never needed anything external to yourself, but that in fact it was all internal and that it was all within you. So now you're discovering like some really dope ass ish. Like, there's honestly, for those of us that pick pile 2, and I want to say pile 1 as well, there's really no turning back. I just want y'all to know, just because of the awareness that it brings for us. See, once you're able to see, you can't unsee it. Once they show you, you can't unsee it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that saying, like, you can't unsee it once you see it, right? So that's where we are with it. As difficult as the shit may be, it's definitely a nail in the coffin, for some of these relationships, because like I said, you just evolved, you've grown, you're not the same person anymore. Hey, love, welcome in. You're just not the same person anymore. You've evolved past people, places, and things of the past that hold you back. These people wanted to stay the same them, and they don't even realize they're not even the same, but they still want to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? And they're stuck in these paradigms. They're stuck doing the same exact fucking things that they were doing from last year. You know what I'm saying? So they doing it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't break the spell. And see, those of you who pick pile 2 as well as pile 1, we're spell breakers. Okay? We're spell breakers. We break the cycles. We break we break the norms. We break the rules. Like, if you fuck with Powerhouse, you break the rules. You set new course of action. Just period. You know what I'm saying? So just get ready to be in action mode, like when it comes to cleaning up. Get your broom out, because you're going to have to sweep around your door. You know what I'm saying? So get your broom out and get ready to take the trash out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no longer, you've evolved. It's time for you to meet your true soul family. It's time for you to meet the people that are evolving like you, that are taking accountability for their soul, not just the physical self, but the soul. You know what I'm saying? Now that is what's eternal. That will live forevermore. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they know, these people you'll be leaving and moving on from. I feel like they know the importance of why you're on your path that you're on. It's just that they can't be honest with themselves. It's very painful. You know what I'm saying? But your removal and your absence is needed to help them get to where they gotta go. So understand how important it is that you do move on. Take action to move on, because irregardless of whether you in their life or not, they're going to have to evolve on their own. They're going to have to make these steps, take their actions for themselves as well. Just like how you did. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, for those of us who pick pile 2, just be mindful not to be too anxious, because sometimes when we're building or we're working towards something in the future, sometimes we get too, what's the word for it? Like, anxious. We get anxious because, I'm ready for the future. I want it. I'm ready, you know, and I want you to be aware that the anxiety can be a blockage. So from being present, it's a blockage from being present. And I want you to be present so that when you weed these people or these circumstances or whatever it is that no longer fucking works for you anymore, you know, it's no longer fucking cutting the bill, right? It's no longer just scissors just not sharp enough, you know, got to get a new pair, right? So whatever you're moving on from, I want you to be present in that, okay? If any anxiety arises, it's because you're not being present. So keep that in mind for those of us that pick pile 2, okay? Now we got pile 3. Come on, y'all. Those of us who pick number 3. Hey, Chiffon. Hey, boo. All right. What we got going on? All right. You say you guess you 3 because that's when I showed up. Shoot. Hey, I'm going to post this video on the YouTube, so go check it out. It's going to be on my YouTube. Y'all don't got to sub. Y'all could just go and check out my videos if y'all want to. Because the messages will be there. But, yeah. Pile 3. Oh, shit. Those of us who pick pile 3... Damn, y'all got 4. Y'all got 4 major messages, 4 major arcana. The Fool, the Magician, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. When I talk about fates, the fates, the fates. This is really the fates. Like, fate. Darn it. There's nothing we can do about fate, right? It's gonna happen anyways. Okay. Spirit. Okay. Those of you who pick pile 3, let me tell you something. You're dealing with a fated energy. Okay? So let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. This is fated energy, okay? I ride the waves of life, okay? With the World card, the Wheel of Fortune, excuse me, the message here is coming in that I want you to be patient with yourself. I want you to be accepting. I want you to be flowing. I want you to be forgiving. I want you to be, you know, in the highest vibration that you can find, which is love, okay? You're in this beautiful, though fated, I want you to know it's the energy of Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Temperance card represents Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? Now, on a deeper level, when it comes to your chakras, it represents the solar plexus. So I want you to understand that this is giving you the power to be able to do what it is you need to do, meaning willpower. Like, I can, right? Okay? So whatever this is fated, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will have what you need when the upheaval or any sort of external or external forces, just period, try to disrupt what you have going on. I need you to know that, okay? First message out with the Wheel of Fortune. Though fated, you definitely have a great deal of control, and you definitely have a great deal of expansion as well as good luck on your side, okay? Those of us who picked pile 3, okay? Now with the World, I'm hearing a message. Yeah, this is about whatever you've been working on is already done. Some of you guys don't realize just how close you are to wanting this new beginning with the Fool and to become your magician in full power and you know, knowing that you have all it is that you need. You know, it's so funny because whatever you've been working on has already been done, right? Says the World card. And then the Magician card says, I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. So it's telling you over and over, like, you're good. I just need y'all to know that, you know. But the thing is, you're in a new beginning. So it's time to embark on a brand new beginning. Go ahead. You know, there's freedom here. There's originality. Remember we were talking about earlier, the channel messages, y'all? Remember I said people need to be more original and okay to identify themselves as individuals and not clunch, cluster themselves into boxes or try to fit inside of people's narratives of who the fuck they are and things like that. Like true individual identity and expression of it freely is the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what you're really, those of you who pick file 3, like you're really going to get an opportunity to express this and feel how freeing and how adventurous this is, because you get to be careless. Why? Because you get to fucking just be you. You know what I'm saying? And this fresh new perspective brings in just spontaneity and new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Before, I feel like you had a lack of commitment with that. For those of us who pick Power 3, you know what I'm saying? A lack of commitment when it comes to identifying who the fuck you are and expressing that authentically, because you thought that if I'm a tarot reader, I should probably be like all the other tarot readers. Or if I'm this type of blogger, I should probably be like all the other type of bloggers. Or if I'm this type of fucking manager, I should probably be like all the other managers, or what have you, right? We were stuck in that, you know, and the Fool is representing to us, you know, it's giving us this message here that it's okay to be your adventurous self, you know, who's full of originality. You know what I'm saying? There's freedom in that, you know, a freedom that you've never been able to experience. So please go forward and enjoy this ride. You know what I'm saying? Because also too, the messages came in. Listen, this will free you. Some of y'all been looking for, how do I free myself? It's through your individual expression. How do I free myself? Through your individual expression? Because there's only one you that can express it the way that you do. You feel me? So you have to fucking express yourself freely and know that these new beginnings are happening because of the karma that you have gone through. Okay? Some of us reach karma, dharma hit, and now we're looking a lot better these days. Just period. You know, we faced the math. You know, we faced what we needed to face in order to be accountable and have this beautiful new beginning. Just those of us that pick Power 3, please know that you deserve to be where you are right now. You know what I'm saying? You truly deserve all of the blessings that are getting ready to come in, and that could actually be sitting right at your fucking, you know, right at your footsteps for some of you guys. Because, see, I'm getting with this Four of Swords that some of you guys, it was just finding mental strength. Some of you guys, it was in the awakening. Okay. And then some of you guys, it was in rejoining the world, because you had been so isolated that, you know, you didn't want to deal with other people because you felt like you were dealing with yourself, and that was more important, which it was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad, and I just want to say kudos to you for going inward and being selfish, so that, because you being selfish allowed you to realize that, look, if I can't be good to myself, I can be good to nobody. I can't. And so that little bit of selfishness, when you win in that Four of Swords energy, you know what I'm saying, which was basically speaks of rest. Okay? And for you, those of us that pick Power 3, it's like a mental rest. We needed that. You know, big Jupiter energy, Libra, right? Come on now. As soon as we came out of rest, it's like, bam. There go the motherfucking expansion in Jupiter. Like, bam, blessing us for rejoining the world and coming out of isolation through finding the mental strength, through the awakening. We're like, bomb, we on point. You know what I'm saying? 8 of Pentacles. This speaks of the new job or employment. Some of you guys are business people. Some of you guys are traders. Some of you guys have a reputation of some sort of craftsmanship, some sort of quality, though, mastery level, that you make money doing this, or there will be an opportunity for you to make money doing this. Okay, now next to it is the teamwork card, which is basically the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you guys, you will be learning or studying, trying to nurture some sort of gift that you have, and you will be building on success, but there's a collaboration. You know, and I feel like the teamwork of everybody is very determined. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to details. but you're getting a lot of recognition for and a lot of reward for what you've gone through. Like I said, your karmic cycles have actually, you've been taking them in stride. Just keeping it dead ass real with you. You've been taking them in stride, and it's been difficult. You know what I'm saying? You've been feeling like a lack of stagnation or a lack of achievement and disappointment sometimes. Those of us who pick Pile 3, but I need you to know that it was because you needed some rest. You needed to just take a moment to isolate. So honor the isolation period for those of us who didn't already experience that. Honor the time when you just got to be alone sometimes to figure some things out, you know what I'm saying? And come back to the world. You know what I'm saying? Because they need you. Just period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those of y'all that pick Pile 3, I don't know what it is, but I think some of y'all about to have like some sort of, I heard apothecary or some sort of business, spiritual business, like selling like colognes or waters, or I don't fucking know. It's something spiritual though. It's something spiritual. I see that. Apothecary was in the name, like literally. Whatever this business idea is for somebody. Those of us that pick Pile 3. Yeah, she said the awakening did it for me. Yeah. That junk had me sleepy. Like all that time travel. It's like every time I awaken, like, or unlock a new part of me or something like that, it's like it takes so much energy from me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like those of us who caught these messages today, definitely please get your rest. Definitely take the time out that's needed to nurture the mind, body, and the soul. Connect to the spirit, guys. The spirit realm is wide open. The veil is lifted right now. So it's a very, very, very easy for you to connect with any spirit, but you want to connect to your guides, your spirits, and guardians that protect you and that look after you and love you and want the best for you. Okay. So, and that's very easy for you to do, so just say that I want to connect to those that love me and protect me. Go watch Isis Wisdom. She also is an amazing fucking teacher, like when it comes to spiritual awareness. But yeah, see, you've been time traveling. That's why, Chiffon, you've been time traveling. When I go next time, I'm going to see if I see you. Because we can connect. They told us that we can connect if we put our attention and focus to it. We actually can connect in the cosmos together, like on some real shit. So, But yeah, the resting is because we're like time traveling. Remember, you exist in not only this timeline in this lifetime, but you exist in multiple lifetimes or multiple timelines. Okay, you know how that thing is. Sometimes you get it like deja vu. That's a direct indicator to let you know that you exist on multiple timelines. The reason why you experience deja vu is because you exist on different timelines and lifetimes. Okay. Oh, I know. But it's true. It's real. Don't get spooked out now, y'all. It's about to get real fun. Y'all get activated. I love y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoy my messages or my videos, please make sure that you go and sub to the channel. All right, y'all. Peace.